Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another talk show, Coffee with Mickey. And this is episode number 14. And I'd like to thank all my viewers out there, students, applicants who are either in Australia or offshore and watching this video week after week, every week. And very, very grateful to have such a big response from all our viewers who's been asking so many questions and wanting to know about migration and education pathways in Australia. Today we have our in-house guest with me because of the hot topic that's been going around out today. Uh, I've got here Rebecca Hang, and she's a registered migration agent. And thank you, Rebecca, for joining me today.
Thank you, Mickey, for having me.
So Rebecca will be able to answer most of your questions. My phone's been going crazy, and everybody in the office since morning wanting to ask about the new list and how it's going to affect them. And I'm getting questions from our students that, sir, I have. Is my course that I'm studying is not in the list anymore? I can't see my outcome in the list. What's going to happen to me? Am I going to be able to secure a permanent visa in the future? Yes or no? So they're very confused. So today we've decided to do a Coffee with Mickey with Rebecca, and Rebecca is going to help us answer all those questions and explain to you about the priority migration skilled occupation list, which was out yesterday. And Rebecca is going to help us understand what kind of list it is, what are the occupations that are included in this list, what are the new changes, and how this is going to affect any other occupations that are not in the list, the priority migration skilled occupation list. So Rebecca, if you don't mind telling our viewers today here, what exactly is PMSOL, the priority migration skilled occupation list, which has been introduced because of the current circumstances of COVID-19. And if you could brief our viewers out there about this, that would be great.
So the priority migration skilled occupation list is actually designed based on the current COVID-19 situation, that for those certain occupations will help Australian economic to be recovered through this very difficult time. So basically the updated occupation list currently have 41 occupations.
Okay, so 41 occupations now, and how many occupations have been added from the previous one to this list?
So yesterday it was has been added another 22 occupations into the list. So it come up with 41 in total. So with these 22 occupations, we have accountants back on the list.
Can we see the list? If you could show the list, the updated PMSOL
the updated list, we have most of our accountant occupation on the list, like accountant, general or accountant, taxation, or external auditor, or internal auditor, or accountant for management. So
so good news for accountants out there. So you have an opportunity which has come back knocking on your door and saying that we need more accountants in Australia, so onshore or offshore. So we'll discuss about that, how this is going to affect your occupation if you are eligible about applying under PMSOL. But before we go further ahead, Rebecca, can you please assist us? Guys, you can have a view of this updated PMSOL, and if you have any questions that you want to ask, please feel free to comment in the comment section about your questions that you might have, and Rebecca would be more than happy to answer your questions as we go. And if we are not able to answer your questions during this session, you're more than welcome to ask your questions, and we will reply back to you either today or by tomorrow. Somebody will respond back to your questions out there. So Rebecca, would this Does this occupational list apply to 190 visa as well? That's another question one of the students had.
Yes. So this priority migration skill occupation list does applies to 190
Yes.
under Queensland state nomination.
So BSMQ will
Yes.
start invitations according to this occupation
Yes,
list.
that's right. So for those students currently onshore or
Yeah.
offshore who is planning to apply for their 190 EOI with Queensland state, then you will on the priority list. For
Okay.
example, if you're
An accountant.
accountant student, yes,
Yes.
you got the full skill assessment, you have met your points, and then please
Current job
yeah.
offer
Once
is in
the
place.
BMSQ opens in probably next
Next
financial
month,
year,
yes.
yes, July, then you are welcome to apply your EOI through BMSQ. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. And what other visa options does the applicant have under this priority migration skilled occupation list?
Yes, under current situation, the border is still closed. I know there are a lot of temporary visa holder is currently stuck overseas at the
Okay.
moment, like in
Yes.
India or China,
Yeah.
all over the world. So with those occupations, if you are holding a 482 visa or 494 visa, then you will be able to apply for a travel exemption under those occupations.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, if you're currently working with your Australian employer in Australia and you have a 485 or 482 visas, but you are offshore, then you can apply for the travel exemption to come back.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
That's a really
interesting
good
news.
thing because currently Australia need those people to come back to
Come back, yeah, of course.
contribute to
Start
those
working.
to our economy.
Okay,
Yes.
so what are the visas they can apply under this PMSOL list?
Yeah. So
494,
494, 482, 186.
Wow.
Yes. If you're planning to apply these visa application under those occupations, please
Get in touch with us.
yeah,
yes.
get in touch with us. It's under priority, so
Yes.
your visa application will be assessed as at the first place.
So if you fall in any of these categories on the priority migration skilled occupation list, we'll show it on the screen once again. And this is the list. That's the updated one with
Yes.
the new. These are the new occupations
Occupations
that have come
are
up.
there are a lot of
Yeah. So I see chef is
accounting-
also one of those.
chef,
You know,
yes.
so there's a lot of people working as a chef in Queensland, especially, and
Yes.
they've been waiting for an EOI. So now is your opportunity to apply and get your applications ready. And
Yeah.
you know, it's some of the visas you could apply straight away. So Rebecca, another question I have for you here. So what hope do you give to accountants and chefs currently in Australia and working currently in Australia?
So if you're currently working in Australia, and then if you are going to apply for your permanent resident visa, for example, for 189 or 190 or 491, then accountant student, of course, you're under the priority list as well as chef. For the Queensland state nomination, currently Queensland is using this priority migration skill occupation list as their guide to
Give
invite
invitations,
those
yes, absolutely.
applicants under those occupations.
Yeah.
Because different states got their own different occupation list, but currently Queensland is using this priority list. So if students, you're in Queensland and you're studying those courses related to like accounting, engineering, or IT, or commercial cookery, if you have completed your point tests, if you think you're able to lodge your EOI with BMSMQ, please contact us.
Yes, please
And
get in
then
touch with us. And,
We can have a further discussion with you, and then to see whether you will be eligible for your permanent residence pathway. Yes.
And the good
Please.
news is to all our viewers out there who are onshore in Brisbane and Queensland, Rebecca and the rest of the migration team here in migration, the Cirrus Migration is offering free assessment, free consultation to our students out there or applicants out there wanting to get themselves assessed for migration up until the 30th of June.
End of this month.
Yes. So
2 weeks left.
1 week
No,
left.
1 week left.
1 week left. So
Hurry.
we've got limited spots available. We are
Yeah.
also doing a phone consultation free of
Yes.
cost if you are out of Brisbane. So get in touch with one of the contact numbers below, and we would be able to book you in for a free consultation to
Yeah.
make an assessment which visa you would qualify
Yes.
for. So Rebecca, my next question for you here today is, there are a lot of rumors out there that, oh, my occupation, whatever course I'm studying, is not on the priority list, which has been released yesterday. So there's a fear. So how this list will affect those occupations which are not in the PMSOL. Say, for example, students studying Certificate 3 in automotive and Certificate 4 in Diploma in automotive. So the outcome is general automotive mechanic. So can you guide our viewers out there what's going to happen to them?
Okay, so for those students currently not on that priority list, don't worry.
Yes.
Don't panic.
Don't panic.
It doesn't mean that you won't be invited. It's just maybe they will assess the priority list first. Once they have assessed all these occupations, then for the other occupations, you will be able to be invited. Of course, they will need to assess the priority
Yes.
list first.
Yes, so don't panic if you
Yes.
are studying a course which leads to an outcome
It's
which
not
is not
like
on the list.
cancelled
Yes,
your
absolutely.
occupation.
So
It's
you
still on the list.
don't
Yeah.
need to be scared and change your course that are not
Yeah.
on the priority list. That
Yes.
does not mean that you're not going to be able to achieve a permanent visa in the
Yes.
future, you know.
Don't worry.
Yes, so those occupations that are on the priority list, when can they apply for the EOI if they are currently on that list and they're working, or maybe they have a sponsor or something? So when can they apply?
Okay, so if they wanted to apply for example, employer-sponsored scheme visas, you can apply for any time when
Anytime.
you meet
If you're ready.
the criteria. If you are eligible to apply, for
Yes.
example, you have a employer who is happy to sponsor you,
Yeah.
and you have working experience and a qualification background, then you can apply for 482 or 494, 186 whenever you're ready to do so. And then for those international students who just recently graduated,
Yeah.
and you have completed your skill assessment, you have achieved your IELTS, PTE, and then you think you meet the highest points,
Yeah.
then once the your nomination opens, you can apply for 190, or if you wanted to apply for 189, you can apply the EOI at any time. Yes.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Rebecca. And guys, don't forget, just remember two things. One, we're doing a free consultation for migration and education till the end of this month. So give us a call on the numbers below. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask any questions in the comment box below. This session is going to be available on YouTube and Facebook. And Rebecca, I've got a quick question here from Anshul. Any state open for offshore? I am in India having 90 points under 189 visa. I am a software engineer. Is there any chance of invite?
At the moment, I believe the majority of the states are closed at the moment. I believe New South Wales is still open, but they only invite the onshore applicants.
Yeah.
My suggestion is wait until the next financial year. Maybe each state have their own, decisions on those offshore applicants. So hopefully it will be opened to those offshore applicants under this priority occupation list. So 90 points, which is pretty high for a software engineer. So
so you have a good chance, and keep waiting, and offshore applications are not on priority as the onshore applicants are waiting on the similar points. But as Rebecca said, you will get a chance and an opportunity. So if you've already applied for a visa and you just want to know the time it's going to take, so we can't answer that, how long it will take, unfortunately. If you got related questions about your assessment, please feel free to ask. We cannot comment on the time that the immigration takes or the state takes to send you an invitation. Isn't that true? So we can't judge on that. Guys, any more comments? You want to ask any questions, please feel free to ask the question, and be ready for another riddle that I'll be posting this week, and give your answers to those riddles. Last week we had a winner, and a heartiest congratulations to our winners. Every week $100 gift voucher for the riddle, which I will be posting very shortly on our Facebook page and the Instagram page, and get in to win it. $100 gift voucher.
$100.
Free gift card. So keep liking our page, and thank you very much, Rebecca, for joining me today and giving such important information to our students out there who are looking forward to more and more information from us. Keep liking our page, and we will keep getting back to you with more information. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day. Bye.
Bye.